What up, what up? This is Tony, aka Shay, coming back with YORUBADE. So, this is something that I had to learn when I was doing my own personal development and really just going through different conferences in college. So, I was a part of the National Society of Black Engineers. So, when we will go to the national conference, they will try to, really try to mentor us while we're there and tell us about, firm handshake and body posture and how to present yourself, how to speak. And growing up, I was really shy. I was a really quiet person, and I didn't like to be the center of attention. I was always, kind of far back, just observing everything. So when I went to the conference, they were just telling me certain things that I never realized. I remember the one scene where I went to go talk to it was a black lady, a recruiter, and I remember I had to thank her for her time, and I remember I shook her hand, and she was dead serious too. She was like, oh, no, that's not how you shake. And this, a woman telling me this, she was like, no, you grip my hand, and she had a straight look and everything, and I was just like, oh, okay. So that was definitely a learning experience, and I think I always had it in my mind to always have a firm handshake when I do my business. And after the whole transaction, I shake the client's hand and firm, look them in the eyes and stuff. This is all a lot of stuff that I learned just over the years, and also just through reading, looking at videos, how to present myself. So I think, or I know, as in specific, I'm talking to the men, body language is really important. You want to exude confidence when you walk, and I guess even for women as well. You all tend to be, or more graceful. Feminine energy doesn't mean weakness. It can actually be really, really strong when you are sure of yourself. It's good to have it. It lets you have that good attitude as well, and you're confident in what you're doing in life. You're ready to attack whatever problem that you have. I also believe what complements that, composure, is also your mind and your thinking, and how to think more critically. So what sparked this this conversation, this video, was I was looking at one of the YouTube channels I watched. I think it's like Oak TV, and it shows what happens inside the House of Assembly for Nigeria when they do their meetings and their representatives, whatever it's. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but time and time again, I'll see the men speak, and their body language is just so passive, and then they would, like, the way they read, it's just it's there's no energy, and you don't feel like listening to them. A lot of the times, the people in the background are just carrying on with their own conversation, and they're just talking through it, and they're just reading through it, and just like no energy, just no passion, and it's like no one wants to listen to a person like that. It's boring, and it just it doesn't strike anything. Like, if you really want to be, when you're giving presentations, and I had to give a lot of presentations, especially for my two senior projects, when I did one for engineering and one for physics. And one of the things I observed with my classmates is they a lot of them show how nervous and scared they are, and then it kind of makes you feel uncomfortable listening to them. It's like you can tell, like, they're just reading through the slide line by line by line, and they don't know how to give just quick points, and they don't know how to divert from it. It's a drag to listen to. So when it was my time to go up there, I was like, I ain't trying to be like him. I'm gonna go out, and I'm gonna make sure I look at every audience in the in the eyes. I'm gonna scan my head. I make sure to put a lot of pictures. That was a tip too. There's, like, in your presentations, put a lot of pictures, because everyone's gonna look at the pictures. And I would, like, my mission will be not to look like I'm scared, because if they knew that I was scared, it will make me even more nervous. So I had to learn control my breathing and really be confident in what you're saying, and just go for it. Even if you're not sure, go for it. Like, I remember I used to like play a battle in my head. I'm like, yo, if anyone challenges me with questions, I'm like, I'm gonna be ready for it. I'm like, I'm gonna see it as an attack. So I remember when they did try to ask questions, I was like try to undermine me. I was like, okay, all right, well, this is what I'm gonna say. You ain't gonna punk me in front of everybody. So, you know, and I'll go ahead and give him that work. So, but being critical of how you view situations, how you talk, how you know, convey your thoughts, and body language, body posture. You want to make sure that you know it helps your confidence and it builds your confidence. And I just wish a lot of the representatives in there kind of had that more mentality of really being about what they're saying. Now, it's a whole nother discussion as far as how effective they are and what they're really doing to advance the country. That's completely separate. I'm not even gonna get into it. It's just too long to go into. But my main point is, in life, always work on your presentation. I'm always doing it too. Like it's a lifetime of just practicing and getting better at. Like even me, I used to look down all the time. I used to look at the floor all the time because I was really nervous. I didn't really talk to anyone like growing up like that. And when I started doing, you know, when I did my personal development, I had to realize, like, no, look, this is, you bring value to this world. You are, you know who you are, know your value, know your worth. And, you know, it will probably get you through days of when you don't feel like anything.